Yeah, number five, Tomile, Tomile and Twenantat, Tomile and Twenantat.
Away. Hello.
Like Tomile for
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Bortoma fela.
Hallelujah. Hello, guys. Hello, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome us back.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
man.
guys. It's so
It's
fun
been
to
2
have
weeks,
you here.
yeah.
Because it's been 2 weeks with no episode.
Yeah, I would like to
To
apologize
the RTG community.
Yes.
RTG community.
Marakion.
How's that funny?
Sorry. Like something else.
Yeah. I would like to personally apologize, guys. Episode last week couldn't air because of technical glitches and whatever. Yo, mudim. Matata limo. And the other week, like, it's in a relay. Neritsari leave as RTG. So we went out. It was fun. How did you enjoy that other week, boy?
Yeah, I did enjoy. Anyways, it's your boy Mishimayano Pulana all the way from Bush Bakrich Pulane Barekakane
Kamureva.
Yeah, anyways, it was funny, man. It was funny.
It was funny.
It was fun.
Oh.
It was. I had so much fun, and yeah. Even today I had so much fun with you guys ever since we've been here.
What?
And due to some things that are not happening, I don't know. But anyway, Sarah, I apologize. I'm afraid to you all, but we're back and we'll never disappear again.
Yes.
Shongsta,
Well, the promise I did.
yeah.
Sorry. I'm asking.
This is key.
Because last time we had a halanteso. I feel a peel.
Hey, but
anyway, hi.
hi.
Dumelang.
Oh, hi guys, welcome back.
Udumedisa. Wait a minute. Udumedisa. Go on, Sauru.
And Mama saying welcome back to
Yeah,
It's nice to see you guys. We were here last week though. It's just technical.
Yeah, technical issues. We shot
I
a
guess
really nice episode.
That I can't
We
see
shot-
you guys.
Sorry.
We shot a really nice episode,
Yeah.
and I was so heartbroken when it couldn't air. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's move on, Buffet.
Joe, before we get into the topics, right?
Yes.
So today I was chilling with one of my bros, ne? And I think this thing here, PKs, is very, very serious, right?
PK, Pakalani.
Pakalani Sesamis.
Okay.
Like
Pastor's kids, yeah.
the PK issue.
But
It's
no more.
it's the number the one.
Dirata yo.
Di kwa ga bo shong ke fe.
And the dirati.
Not the case. Not the case.
Sorry, I'm loving the energy. Yeah.
So we were talking, and he's a PK, right? And we got into the conversation of PKs, and the brew was like, "This thing, the thing of ministry is very hard, and he doesn't see himself going into ministry himself, like taking on the father's legacy, right? And because as PKs, they mostly feel neglected, right? Yeah. It's a thing of they would not have anything in the house while the father and took it to the church. At some point, so the other one said his brother was in the church, right? And the father was also a pastor. And then at the church, there was sagas that the pastor was eating their money while they were eating cabbage every night. So
That's so funny. That is why would say
That's how poor I am.
that is like Charata Ijak Ikai.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of those things that hurt him. Like he didn't want anything to do with the church anymore. So I think, do you think PK'ism also is it has an impact on people not wanting anything to do with the church? Because that guy was like, he hated church so much because he saw how much sacrifices his father did for the church. Then it came back to say, Oja Chelta Kerek. Mara Eda Kevich. Johanna 14 every night.
Sure. This one is it's very
Emma,
concerning.
what is the question? There's
PK'ism has an impact in PKs not wanting, or people, let me say people, not wanting to do with church anymore.
Yeah.
Like resenting God and the church.
100%.
As
That's
a
what I
PK,
think.
As a PK.
Yeah, like you
experience.
grow up in that environment, and it's not always lovely. Not over nice, but it's not always lovely. So you don't want to be in that space. Like I think most of us PKs, we have like resentment.
Yeah, resentment.
Yeah,
That's the word
like
I was looking for.
Church, buruti, all these things. Like I'm speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, venta.
Yeah.
Because venta.
No, I just think like le polisa le ka sebile le polisa. So muruti,
yeah, but
and then
you saying that, does it stem from PKism?
yes.
That emashi haitsa like it's Tswana, nna ke blind. Yeah,
like,
emashi haitsa.
I
Does
think
it stem
maybe
from
if
the experience?
we were just members of the church, it would have been a different experience. Yeah, if we were just read this and this, and then it would have been, maybe things would have been different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. Just that I don't want to deviate, but maybe a bit. The thing is, I think it is painful. I'm not talking from experience, but I know people who are PKs as well. It is painful seeing your father doing all of these things. You understand? And then when you get home, he's absent. So there are so many things around it. I don't know if that's the question that you asked, but there are so many things. Because sometimes this guy is a pastor, he's doing everything for the church.
And they do a lot.
And then Mona is an absent father.
Yeah.
Or is an absent husband. What is it, the absent husband?
Or
is an absent husband. You understand?
Yes.
So,
or sometimes like he's good to the people in the church.
Yes, but
then go high, he's like a monster.
And there's not a line of.
And you're just like, yeah, you understand what I mean. So now from personal experience.
So what do you think would be a feasible change in the pastorship, so that it cannot be good for people and focus on the family as well? Because kids are crying. That bro was like, nah, I would never do this. If my father would say that I need to continue his legacy, he can kill himself.
But can it be a legacy thing though? Because that's the thing.
Also, let's not forget that pastors are people.
Pastors are people, but
so we hold them to a higher caliber, or you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's just a man. You get what I mean? So even if we try and change it, or change it.
No, I really like to argue
that. But the office is not the same. The office is not the same. Once you are a pastor, there is a level. Listen.
Yes, there's a level. Mara,
before the eyes of God,
he's just a man. And I treat it sharp. You get what I mean?
You get what I mean? That way, it makes sense. But our pastors are just people.
No, I'm just saying that, like, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying that, like, I'm gonna, like I said, speaking from personal experience, the person he was at church, the person he was to the people, the congregation, and you're not a congregation. Was not the same person he was at home. You get what I mean? So, like, Lenale Bona.
Office.
Yeah, like yo, Muruti, yo, Pastor, yo, Bishop.
On a 4 days, as I will do high or whatever.
If you let's say, okay, let's say, like,
come on.
We don't wanna, like,
okay, go deeper.
No, but like, I'm just saying that, like,
one of the 30 people's Baba PK. Sorry,
yeah, so like, I just think, I don't know, guys. How are we gonna change it? How are we gonna make it different? What can you do to make it different?
No, I think there has to be a conversation around it, right? Like, especially with the people doing this, Baruti and Banababon. And like, hold us semina, guys, PKs and pastors. No, because for real, it's like, for me, conversation of marriages and funerals in black communities. I feel like we need to have conversations around these things. For example, funerals, people will come every day while you're the one that's mourning, every day for 5 days.
And you gotta
need to
feed
feed them.
You gotta feed them.
And ba tshedisa ka mala.
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
it's not even about that. Like,
it's
you're
the
in a
same-
situation where people are coming and crying. And I'm
And
like,
then-
did your mother die?
Did you
Why are you crying?
Yeah,
like
so I think some of these things, it's a thing of we need to like have a conversation around these type of things, right? We should have you as a PK and your dad and other PKs. Not really, it's an example.
oh, I was just like,
In
oh,
one
Lord.
room, having conversations about this, that you can't be good outside and we don't know that good. Like, you can't be the
Yeah.
father here and be a father outside of people because they take from you. Pella, that guy was like, people will come to our house, ne? That guy, quoting. People will come to our house saying they are hungry.
And
they don't have food. That guy would take food out of our fridge.
oh, bruv.
Out of our fridge.
And same
And give
childhood
it to
trauma.
those people. One tlhaloganya.
Yeah.
And those people will go and then they don't just take 3 pieces. The whole bread pack is out of the fridge and been given to those people. And Rona, we have to fend now. Because we no longer have food. Because Utsere gave it to the people. What's
What's that?
Whoopee.
Yeah.
Oh, mealy meal.
Yeah, ke letsula
Yeah.
le. So athatha yo ke popo, bro. I think it's a lot. Le popo.
Like, I fad. It's not funny.
Le popo, but
Yeah.
imagine a limpopo. So I think so I think it's like one of those things where we really need to have seminars and conversations around this, bro, because it's so sad, bro.
Seminars, perhaps not conversations.
Yeah, like
Yes,
something like
but
that.
what would you advise the PK that is feeling the absence of the father?
You can't
Because-
advise. Or because papa
No,
had
you
an
can't.
Hey, and
But-
also,
but-
give you childhood
I'm not-
trauma.
It's childhood
you can't
traumas,
advise
but
him.
do you think they should seek counseling?
Yes,
Sometimes even
100%.
from the elders of the church.
Or like a
Yeah,
therapist.
one of the people that were taking
Exactly. Go to a therapist
Because
because
the
I
elders
mean, at some point you gotta talk about it.
yeah, we need to,
Because-
and it needs to be like addressed to the people doing this. That's the thing is, I think for the person that is a recipient of this kind of toxic relationship, there's not much you can do, right? The people that needs to know is these people that were doing this, the senders, the givers, because these pastors will continue doing it for the next generation. If Analonga no more is gonna suffer the same pain
Yeah.
as this one, Analonga no more the same pain. But
Yeah.
how I don't have clothes, bruh, and I need clothes. You busy giving the money to these people because they see it. It's not like they
and
don't
then
see
when
it.
every weekend or para the shining
Bolo-
shoes,
bolo-
the, the suit, and then
Exactly.
when you look fine, you appear fine, while we not as a family.
Exactly.
How I change Charlie weave. Yeah. No.
yo.
No, let's
No,
talk
but
about it.
yes,
Let's talk
true.
about it.
It's
so I
true.
think the
But
message
also-
that we're trying to convey here is bana ba lla baruti.
Yes.
Bana ba lona ba lla.
Yes. And then
eh,
the childhood traumas.
bana ba
Like,
lla. So
And the-
respond.
Also, the other thing is he
o
said
ska ba moruti ko kerekeng fela.
I remember to jarateng.
I mean o ska ba papa daddy ko kerekeng
kerekeng
fela.
fela.
Le ko ntlong o be papa o be
Yeah.
daddy.
the other thing he said was he couldn't even be a child, right? Because he was expected to be perfect in
Yo,
everything
bruv.
at a very young age
Yo.
as well. He's like, I couldn't even be a child because people had high expectations of me
Ish.
because of Kengwana Muru.
Yo, but
Like,
like
even-
preacher like
even being a simple child, it was like I couldn't do.
you couldn't make mistakes.
You couldn't make mistakes, yeah.
and
you
like
have
because
been
you
put
are
on a
held to
pedestal.
a higher standard. And when you're just a child.
And when I home root.
And then like Muruti, and the next thing na go decide to go go Muruti.
Muruti.
You get what I mean?
So,
But
sorry,
the
guys.
doctor, buy a miracle but chase. I'm a doctor,
yeah.
I'm thing.
I'm expecting one.
Yo,
Nobody to go to lake.
Is she?
Yo,
Yo,
on
but
3 years.
the But it's sad. It's very sad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so because
so-
it was like I was like, this thing is very.
I know a
serious.
lot of PKs who are like, abasatsana kreke, like we're just roamers in the streets because of that. Like we have a lot of trauma from all of that. I didn't
Baruti, if I'm Muruti and Oshabante Aritu Hai Ulimur. If Umuruti awa sorry Brian Mara Kopela Ozamenyana cause we bana and then Papa Bonagar. Anyway, yeah, man, that's a very like sensitive topic.
I need men to man up.
Yeah.
Stop doing things at the pulpit, trying to impress people who are not even blood related to them. You
will a blood related guy, boy.
Yeah.
Who are not even related at all, bro.
At all. While you are neglecting your own people, do not carry the church. Let God carry the church. Carry your family.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I think that's that.
Yeah, that's that. Mara, you sabu tlhoka anyway.
Like
anyway, hona KP ka jeko ne go tlo segwe ya go KP.
Oh, KP. Your number one.
I think.
Okay. Forget.
Oh, so
red water cause
oh, red water.
That's high. That's a RTG.
Sorry, let's continue.
Anyway, another one, Ibile speaking about PKs and whatever, and relationship, it's divorce. Right?
Like why?
Why y'all want to talk about divorce, guys?
Why?
Why y'all want to talk about divorce?
Because we are childhood trauma.
Yeah, because of RTG.
Yes.
Divorce is happening in the church, bruv. And then it's part of the kids' traumas as well, I believe, right? Because you have parents who are pastors, maybe, to make it worse, who are pastors that failed to father you and mother you because they were looking at the church. Until they divorce.
So, personal experience again. You know how crazy it was? No, but also, you know how crazy it is when people know your father as this pastor. And he's got this different sort of, persona, and then your mother is going through something else because he's something different. Go high. And then it's like, why?
And
you get what I mean? Because he's a perfect. Thank you.
Exactly.
Crazy.
At least
I'm trying to listen to both of you.
Sorry.
But I'm just saying, you can imagine the type of judgment you get from outside people, from families, because even families don't know what's going on. You get what I mean? Yeah, but also like relative. I get every day. So it's just that thing. Okay, like what's going on? Muruti.
Are we talking about divorcing pastors or
That's
divorce as a general?
Like in general, divorce in general.
No,
but
I got PK, so that's why I link Leona.
Okay.
Next time to her can the mutona one.
Yo, but to Jim
because
canceling. What does
canceling. Thank you.
RTGC. RTGC.
No, what I was saying is, you see,
anyway, continue.
what I was saying is,
you said it's, and you always do this.
I'll never say what I was saying. It's
you said it's.
You said it.
No, I'll never say what I was saying.
It's
It's
fine. Divorce.
What I was saying is, okay.
Okay, sure.
My point, the point that I'm trying to make is, divorce itself. You understand? Do you think? Wait, they're gonna come
okay, no, sir, I understand.
And then you're like, you don't understand. No, divorce itself.
Yeah.
Do you think God forgives it as much as he forgives every other sins?
Yes.
Do you think
there's
he
nothing
forgives
that
it?
God doesn't forgive.
Yes.
There's nothing that God doesn't forgive.
To my
Okay.
personally, I get a research. I got Bible ke re yalo.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
No, that's true. But the point that I'm trying to make again is in this relationship, ke nyaka ho boela ko ela ya baruti, ne? Or sometimes the pastors, they don't have supportive wives.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
Or yes, like sometimes but la o tlohela o itse hore kereke ha o ne le service tse pedi. A o tlohela o ya kerekeng a so bone. A so irela breakfast. O tse o drive o ya ko kerekeng. O tsene service ya bobedi. A so irela selo, ne?
Yena wa asatswa a jele.
Okay, continue, Matete.
I'm asking,
Continue, Brian.
because what are we talking about?
Like what?
Continue.
What I'm talking about, or most of the time in the Christian community, couples are not supporting each other, be it a preacher, be it.
What type of support are you talking about?
No,
One
I
minute
mean,
breakfast.
if because what I'm saying, it takes me back to a story where there was this other pastor or Salaya conference in Bake. Then I walk high. I cry couple plating Babutuleti Bible. But did you say how to go microwave? How will I microwave? I cry a Bible.
Because Kiburuti. I jelen tswela bodibu.
So you're saying is that been supportive?
No, I'm just saying we're like sharp.
So no, I just wanted to take it back to that one, yeah.
Baby.
That
That's
one,
I jelen tswe.
that
Man
one.
shall not live by bread alone, but by everywhere.
No, if you're talking about, are you talking about you're talking about support, right?
No,
you mean like as a wife who supports
The husband.
a husband.
Yes.
In sense of-
Sometimes these divorcing pastors, if we may talk about it like that, they're not supporting each other, hence the divorce. Because as you're saying, or maybe based on a personal experience, the man, I saw him neglecting my mother. You understand? You find out that he's neglecting your mother because he believes, no, your mother doesn't actually see what I'm doing. So until she recognizes, look, this is me, Lena,
Okay, that's a different example.
it's a different thing, but
Yeah. I just think divorce in itself, it has in a Christian community, it has the stigma. Like, yeah, I don't want to divorce and stuff like that. Mara on every day about it.
You
No.
got to.
On every day about it.
No, I'm not saying you got to stay. I'm saying
What does
you
the-
got to
what-
divorce.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta go.
That's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
get out of that house.
That's what I'm saying.
Ntho ya hao e kae?
Ntho.
Oh, nice.
So
No, I want so long pele ka tlo Google hore Bible e reng ka divorce because ba re nna re bua re sena ntho re sena defects.
hey,
So ne ke nyaka go Google.
Why le Google? Di
Fact-
Bible tsa lena di kae?
fact-
Ke podcast e bang e snam Bible.
Se lo e bona gae.
Yeah, I'm asking you
Se lo e bona
guys.
gae Christian podcast ke na le Bible.
Oh,
Le
wait.
botse he.
Aki
and why
itse. So
Why-
le
why-
le o tshwana le bona.
Ha re re
You're
tshwana le bona.
conforming.
So if
I
you
thought
say
you guys-
no, you said se lo wa bona gae podcast e sena Bible. So re botsa hore wena o e bone kae? E na le
Oh,
Bible.
okay, sure.
So it's a-
Kabutsisa. I'm just asking.
Bana ba ile mic kae?
There are so many scriptures. There are so many scriptures that bolela ka divorce, ne?
Lambora.
But it's a study on its own because at some point there do not divorce. At some point there you can't remarry. At some point you say you can remarry and all of those things.
Oh yeah, there is a scripture. I'm gonna find it now.
Yeah,
I think
find
it's
a scripture.
Chronicles, Corinthians.
Yeah, find so long as I find a scripture.
Corinthians
RTG.
15, 14, somewhere there.
The local Renberg Limited.
Yeah. Like, can we really phone you guys?
Now, anyways, what's the next topic?
Ahona next topic asilo re sa bua. What's the next topic?
Ya mo bora.
Ha ya bo bora divorce ke. Re tshotse re utlwe hore tsa divorce di re ba mo kae.
Ne?
Ke batho.
Or king Corinthians.
No, Google it first.
Google ya ka ibereka ke tapela o rile.
A ka ira selo ke butse Google wa re tlisa kwano.
I get it, the
And the phone
history.
I go
History,
charge
man,
it.
man.
History.
People, man, they don't want you to mess up with their history, man. They are Googling
History,
things there. Then
can
when I
we
Google a
not
browser,
Oh, ke bula
And then-
browser ke kra di history.
Go kry di
Ah,
history.
whatever.
Da de go re Bible. How do we can go 2 ways? Bible ke Bible. It's straight.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, I want to run the facts about seniors and uncle. And take a talk of fact check.
Just go to okay, Matthew 5:31. Let's start with that.
Matthew 5:31
Yeah,
about divorce. Yeah. Somanda telumo ya soma telumo ya somanda telumo ya. Ke late phone wa ka?
Is she?
Ka botsisa.
Patience.
Sorry. Ish.
Okay, Matthew 5:31. Furthermore, it has been said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that whoever divorces his wife for any reason except sexual immorality causes her to commit adultery. And whoever marries a woman who is divorced commits adultery.
You
Yeah,
see,
what
this,
need?
This one, it won't work.
It won't work.
It won't work for this
No
podcast
weapon
because there are studies. Let me search for.
against me.
Let me search for.
It won't work. So,
won't work.
Wabana Heribo opinion is better than now having to search. There's no researcher, more Bible, Rotratra, because we're not the theologian.
Yes.
What won't work?
But
Wait,
you are a
it won't
theologian.
work. Liminang, what won't work?
Utule fetso
But a certificate, that can take you crazy. But a certificate.
the same way Ubu feel as a
Move certificate. And I go my face, I was snacks. Go for you. The reprinting 70 rand. Don't worry, my scat.
Yeah, next.
What won't work?
RTG.
Because listen to your Matthew, whosoever they commit adultery. Sometimes it's not even about that. You understand what the things that are causing the divorce.
So basically, the Bible is saying that is the reason for divorce.
You see, there he was talking about few reasons. Actually,
Yes.
he was giving example. I think he was talking about something else. Same with divorce. When someone does this, they're not supposed to.
Oh, okay.
This. It's not the actual study of divorce
in
that
the Bible.
verse alone.
Yeah.
So we
okay.
need a study on why it's Rona. All the episodes we need. We'll never get there, but they understand what we're saying.
So basically, there are certain reasons for you to for the divorce to be allowed.
Pela, why it's a divorce? Ne? Maybe divorce jo. Divorce ke break up ya lenyalo. You don't tshwana le wena how jola no. There are certain things that people will do that can lead you to break up with them. You understand? Just officially when it's in marriage, it's divorce. You understand?
Breakup.
It's just a breakup. So there are so many. It could be anything. It could be because Botalo when our hona how it's like na halege ko hotleletse di mana hona 25 years ke lapile. In my last 5 years ya bophelo baka. Aksa batla utwa di mana. It can lead to divorce. It could be anything. You understand? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Delusional divorce.
Delusional divorce. No, I'm just kidding.
I hear what you're saying.
There are so many.
I hear what you're saying.
Other than the one able to Matthew 5, unless if Basa commit sexual immorality, and then unless if Basa so if you know muthala fela, and then it means to mirror a commit adultery, and then learn how to someone or divorcing who commit adultery. You understand? It's a small study that can cause a whole lot of confusion. Okay. What if I meet someone I didn't know that they were divorced? They keep it adulterous. So if they tell me, I'm divorced, and then I still find them or I want to be with them, I marry them again. It's still that adultery thing. That's why it's a study that needs. That is why this needs a lot of study.
Let's just say divorce in the repercussions that they childhood trauma.
Exactly. Divorce or
somebody.
Yeah.
No, it was just an amalgamation of a lot of things. It's just
okay.
You get what I mean? Oh, come on.
There's so many things. Anyways, let's move to the next topic.
Let's leave it. Get sharp.
So
Stay together, bazalwane.
But what do you want us? Some of no, but some of these things they need experience. That is why at the beginning I was like, do you want us to talk about divorce? I think it's a study. Yes, we can talk about it, but it's a study. Bro.
Experience like we need to get
We need
divorced.
to get divorced.
No.
We talk about a
I'm
lot of
saying-
things that we don't have experience
I
about.
mean, we
must
need
put
to
our
do
views
more study about it.
And then let's go
like
study
everything
that.
else.
Okay, what's your
Like
view?
everything else.
Okay, what's your view
I
about
cannot
divorce?
view.
So that's what I'm saying. We need to do more
Open
study.
view HD.
Yo, wait, guys.
We need to do more study because
Like
right now you
everything
don't have a
else.
view.
That's exactly what the topic, other topics they've been saying.
Yeah.
And we've been saying no.
But
We are
also-
pushing our opinion of things. Now, jiggy cause get divorce. Right? We're talking
So
about
let's-
married people in the church, bro.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
spoke about we spoke about homosexuality. What about gay?
Uh-uh.
No, thank
So
you.
we know
So,
what and the number one, what bulela? La hope like
Never feel like a liberal. Okay, okay. But
I'm just saying, like,
okay, it doesn't need study per se. But
what does it mean?
what I'm saying is, at least we need a little bit of insight and a background in a way. Because right now I believe that divorce is wrong, and everyone who divorced, they are not supposed to remarry. But you find out that that's not God's plan.
Emma, you believe that divorce is wrong.
Let's just say I believe.
Or the divorce is wrong.
It's wrong.
I don't believe. And then how do you believe that divorce is wrong?
Divorce is wrong.
Okay, cool.
That's what I believe. Divorce is wrong. But there are any other reason that they can make a person or woman divorce. I can say it. Besides cheating, besides any other thing. Now I know some people they divorce
But that's what they told you.
about divorce.
That's what they told
As
you.
we said about divorce or kono kry bana re na le 10 years re nyetswe na o kry bana ka
You're
bana.
not totally gay, that bro. Because I wanted to
I hear what you're saying. I just think also people when they kind of think about this.
Okay, I wanted to say, if you got to RTG. I wanted to say, what did I want to say?
Okay. Omo le bona le tsamaya.
Oh, when people get divorced, they will tell you like just the basis. They will tell you everything.
Let's say, okay, instead of you believe that, then I get married. Personally, I believe that divorce is right. Do you think then that if people divorce and for all the right reasons, right? Excluding sexual immorality, right? It's all the right reasons, like they had to divorce, no other way. This is how abusive, maybe something like that. Do you think that they got into
Look,
You said you believe that when people get married, who relevant?
like that's people get married in their delusional phase.
Okay.
So when people get married, most of the time, bad delusion.
Yeah, like because you're in love or intoxicated. You get what I mean? That's the one time you guys. So when you guys are getting divorced, most of the time in divorce, that's the real you.
And o itse re ba bangwe ba bazalwane, especially Majita. Ontshwana.
Majita.
Especially Mauti.
That's Majita.
O itse re hona le banyana ba bangwe jo, they will tell you right. No sex before marriage, papa. You gotta do the right thing. And Majita patient, Tosh. I'm a patient, I gather the Isaac.
Anyali.
Anyale. Just to hit it.
You see, that's what I'm saying. That right now, marriage is
And then
very,
after
it's not,
hitting
I
it,
totally
5
it's not
years down the
sacred.
line, it's like
Marriage now,
Mutona Kisamunyak.
people are getting married for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
Hence,
So would you think in all this there's the rib? The rib meaning the one. Is it, how possible is it? How feasible is it to find the rib?
The
What's the
one.
rib?
So are you basically asking us if we believe if there's the one?
There's the one, yes.
as a person,
Yeah, like you're
Like
one, like the
your one
person
true
that
love.
it was supposed to be the one you marry.
not necessarily.
I
I think
sabereka because batho ba nyetse wrong people. So batho the one tsa rena di nyetse ke batho ba bangwe.
yeah, Yeah, napila pila yeah. Eu kai support that. Eu kai support. Eu kai support that.
Yeah, so
So to the
the ribs are ready
two
go straight. So
anyway, yeah.
who paried?
Yeah, because for me, it's not even about tabaya or someone your one is with another person. Like we just like the patience, sharp, as bad. And I'll let you know why I'm saying this. We like the patience, sorry. Okay, fine. Communicate this person, and then at some point they were the one, you know? And then jiki inside the marriage or inside the relationship, rather, ne? No, there's something that I got this person. One tour, and then all of a sudden they're no longer the one. But you knew that they were the one when you went for them, when you were sitting with them at the first date, talking, having these conversations. You knew, right, man, there's something here. And then jiggy, there's something that just disappears. So I think we lack patience in order of building and trying to have a solid foundation.
Okay.
And then interest.
I just think marriage in itself is more about tolerance.
Tolerance, yes.
Relationship in actually.
Yeah, like it's more about basically because you will love someone, you'll be in love for a certain time, and I have to tolerate you guys. But also, like, you're in love with someone for a certain time, and then after that, you just love that person and you tolerate them. Yeah, like I said, be in love until
So, in that case, guys, do you have anything to say? What do you want to
Don't be afraid to divorce. If I'll better, thala moto. Like,
before you go,
it's just that the sad part is that in divorce, the children suffer the most.
Before you go, RM Pulu, aka Caspanyoves, I saw a video of him preaching on TikTok. And he's still
And it can't disturb, but like,
and I close. That's what I came on. That's why I get close.
No. Tolerating.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, RM Polo.
So
okay,
Anyway, yeah, continue.
So I saw Caspanyoves preaching, eh? And I think he even had an altar call and stuff like that. And then one of the comments was like,
someone
who's not a Christian would ask that question.
Yes.
So my question that I wanted to ask is,
and like, why would it be someone who's not a Christian who would ask that?
Because
it's definitely a Christian who asked it.
Exactly.
Okay. I can bet.
It can be it can be a Christian, but again, it can be someone who doesn't even believe in Christianity and all of those things.
Yes.
You understand? Because they know Casper as this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
now he has received Jesus. No, even that Biliato and stuff like that. Now he has received Jesus. That's what they were asking. And my question is, are we going to remember even when what they are doing is
it's another topic. Because
guys, Caspanyoves,
yes,
he had an altar call, that guy, where he was saying, forgive me for my sin. You know, almost the same altar call that Tony, you understand? He was doing that. And then the point is, people, they still remember him as that person. And I'm like, I've seen God change.
Was he calling the altar call, or was he at the altar call?
He was calling altar call, Tosh. He preached.
Oh.
After the preacher are those who doesn't know Jesus as their Lord and Savior. I repeat after me.
Okay, cool. I hear you.
A whole case. That's the comment. If Rauka wa preach, na usarekisa bilia. And do you think it's right as a child of God? The image that he's trying to portray. Next thing, we still see him who advertise a billiard.
It's very tricky.
It's very tricky.
It's very
It
tricky.
is very tricky.
But it's none of our business. But I love it for him.
It's very simple.
A whole case. I love it for him.
Yeah.
Now I love it for him. Like
It's okay.
it's like if God can change cares, bro. Who am I, Lord?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no, you're not. It's a simple thing, but again, very tricky, right? In a sense that if you are now saying you portray Jesus, would Jesus sell alcohol? Although I changed the water into wine.
So
Because
So it's very simple, but
you
very
remember when I said some other guy asked a question after drinking alcohol.
Mara changing
yeah.
water into wine and selling alcohol
Listen
to
to
different
the
things.
answer. The answer was we need to get to a point where we need to get to a point where we know if something glorifies God or not.
Yes.
Whether it's wrong or right.
Yes. Ke motho ne re punya ka divorce. Oh, I will no.
yeah.
You're like, oh, it's in that I want to talk about it because I didn't do research.
Yo.
No, I can say with divorce.
We tell we rati.
I don't like it.
Okay, you're on to something. Say that again.
Hey, we need to get to a point where we need to know if something glorifies God or not.
Yeah.
Never mind to say to drink alcohol is wrong or right.
Alright.
The question is,
Does it glorify
does
God?
it glorify God?
Yes.
Yes,
You
I
understand?
think yeah.
Because I think even with the issue of cares, as is learning God, growing in God, you will know the things that glorifies God. As right now, I love him so much. Because right now it's like he's still the businessman who's getting to know Jesus.
Yeah.
Or who has received Jesus. These things, whatever that doesn't glorify God, I'm sure he will let it go one by one.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Yes.
So I'm just saying there are people who don't support this whole ministry thing that I all of a sudden, because aka let's give not even us. Let Casper be the person that you want to become. Just let him be.
Yeah.
Let him be.
Now it's
Without any hesitation.
judge.
And we need more. Next thing we want to focalistic.
So what are the question?
Question. So Nahana focalistic ile root. Bible.
Raibala.
Verse.
Ke wa deksanya ko ya ko yona.
Kereke. Okay.
Anyway, Sean, do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I'm good. I just wanted to put the Casper thing out there.
Anyway, guys, taba hore ha rena defect in re tshwareleng.
This thing is based on opinions.
Ke nyako ba wrong. And even if ke wrong, husha, mtswamon. Kadala, guys, galerata. Anyway, we are RTG, we are Unfiltered Church.
Removing the facade and continuing to love Jesus.
What is this?
Hoti mama.
Bye.
Keratilo or something else. Anyway, bye bye.